Well, let's get back out to that breaking news in Miami where there is a fire and a shooting investigation. Teri Hornstein just arrived at that scene. And Teri, I understand multiple people have been rescued.
Yeah, they did. This is a four-story apartment complex. We know that at least 30 units in this building here. And I do have Captain Ignatius Carroll with me with Miami Fire Rescue. I want to show you what it looks like, though, while we speak with him. The smoke you can see coming out of this building. So, Iggy, what do we know right now?
Well, when we first arrived, we found heavy smoke and flames from a third-floor window. As we started to enter in the building, seeing that it was occupied, we saw the flames starting to move swiftly throughout the floor. Our focus was trying to get everybody out as well as trying to contain the fire, but this building has a common attic where it gets into that area and starts to spread. So we had called additional units with over 30 units and over 60 firefighters here trying to battle this blaze. We were able to evacuate several people, some elderly, through windows and even through some of the smoky hallways. At this time, we're still trying to get control of this fire. This has gone into what we call a defensive attack. And at this time, you can see it's still pretty active. But right now we're just trying to get better control so it doesn't spread to any of the adjacent buildings.
How difficult is it right now to fight these flames? Because, I mean, as you can see, that smoke is just coming from everywhere in the building.
Well, the challenge you face is that you can't see anything inside, but also you start to have compromising of the floors. We understand that part of the third floor area was collapsing as a result, so safety is number one priority. So trying to make sure everybody was out. You can see that area on the third floor is completely engulfed in flames right now, and our focus is trying just to control it within that area.
And we're hearing there was some sort of explosion. Do we know anything more about that at this time?
We did hear it as well, but there's no telling what was inside of the building, what the contents of it was. But as of now, just trying to get control of it.
And what about the people who were taken to the hospital at this point? Was there one transport, multiple?
We did have one person we transported, and like I said, several people we brought down that we were evaluating. So we have an area here inside Loomis Park where we gathered all the residents, where we're able to evaluate them with our medics and then see if we need to set up a reunification site.
And how dangerous is this for your firefighters who are out there right now battling all those flames and that heavy smoke that you can see coming from this building?
Well, it's dangerous and very challenging because you only have this area of the street here to maneuver with your trucks. So trying to get in tight areas to try to get as much water on the fire can be challenging, but we're doing our best right now.
All right, thank you so much, Captain Ignatius Carroll with City of Miami Fire Rescue. But as you can see here, heavy flames still coming from this apartment complex here, a lot of smoke. I was able to speak to a man who lives in this building. He was evacuated. He lived on the fourth floor of this building with someone in a wheelchair. So Fire Rescue had to come up with a ladder. They put that ladder up to the balcony and were able to get the people out safely. But I was told, and you heard it there from Iggy as well, at least one person taken to the hospital. And as you're seeing here, you can see those firefighters attacking these flames and that heavy smoke from above, just dumping water on this building. Again, we know at least 30 units here in this building right now. And I saw dozens of people on the scene here who had been inside that building, just sitting. A lot of them were scared. Some of them were crying. We did see a lot of elderly people as well who were rescued from inside this building. So you just heard it from Iggy, still gathering information out here. But as you can see, a very, very active scene as they work really hard to try to make sure this fire doesn't spread from this building. So we're going to stay out here this morning and continue to keep an eye on this, but you will definitely want to avoid this area. I was blocks away driving in. You can smell the smoke. There are firefighters on pretty much every corner for blocks and blocks at this point, just trying to get this fire under control. But take a look at that smoke just coming out of this building. It's going to be difficult, as you can see, and going to take a while to get this under control. And you heard it there from Mickey as well. He said that they were worried about the third floor of this building collapsing as well. So it's going to be a long firefight out here this morning. We're going to continue to gather more information about what happened, if anyone else was taken to the hospital, but at this point we know at least one person was. And as far as what caused this fire, it's still too early to tell. I did speak to Miami Fire Rescue before we spoke with Iggy Live, and they told me, you know, they're still just trying to get it under control before they can get into that investigation and see what exactly started this fire. But again, dozens of the residents who lived in this building sitting in a park right now, at Loomis Park, right next to this apartment building, just waiting until this fire is out. But as you can see, the smoke there, the flames just very heavy right now as all of these firefighters try to get this under control and make sure this fire doesn't spread. So we're going to stay out here all morning long. We have several crews on the scene trying to figure out just what happened, talk to people out here. Of course, we'll bring more to you as the day goes on, because this is just a massive fire you're seeing. Again, just want to go over the information one more time. This is a 4-story building, an apartment building with at least 30 units, dozens of rescues. And Miami Fire Rescue did say they've never had such a high alarm fire. They have dozens of crews on the scene here. So we will be here all day long covering this, keeping a very close eye on this. And of course, we'll let you know more as it comes in. We're live this morning in the city of Miami. Teri Hornstein, CBS News, Miami.